Hello there. Our next lesson on SharePoint will be how to connect the SharePoint calendar to my Outlook calendar. This is extra convenient for the fact that you can just open up Outlook on your local computer while you're in the district and be able to see what's on your calendar and compare it to what's on the SharePoint calendar. So in this example that I have up here, I have the Covington Elementary SharePoint site up, and this will work for any SharePoint calendar, and it specifically has to be a calendar that people keep it up to date and fresh with information. I'm on the calendar area, or I'm looking at the calendar area of the Covington website here, and this is just kind of the home SharePoint site for Covington, and I already know there's things in the calendar because I see them listed right here in the quick viewing area. But if I go over on the left hand side, I can click the calendar and then I bring it up, and oh wow, that's nice. It shows me the calendar in kind of a month format. I can toggle between the months right here, or look over here, I can see it just as a day, or I can see it just in a week, or once again I can go back to the month. So once I'm on that SharePoint calendar, and then once again I can go up to my Chrome trail right up here and see that I'm at Covington Elementary SharePoint under Calendar. I can go under Actions and I can go ahead and click Connect to Outlook. So I'm going to go ahead and click Connect to Outlook. It's going to ask me, do I want to allow this program to connect to Outlook? And I'm going to say Allow. And I'm going to allow again. And then it's going to say, connect this SharePoint calendar. Now, you should only connect lists from sources you trust. I trust Covington, and I trust SharePoint, and it shows me SSC card, sp.ssccardinals.org. If this does not say sp.ssccardinals.org, you might be going somewhere you don't want to, but pretty much you're going to only want to connect with, and it only lets you connect with those right there. So I'm going to hit yes, and then once I hit yes, it opens up to my Outlook area, and look, it shows me the Covington as compared with what's on, and it takes a little bit while for that to populate or to sync up, and then now it's showing me the calendar here on and then once I'm under my calendar, see on my calendar, mail would be one click up, and then I just go down in the lower left hand corner and I go to the calendar area, and then it puts check marks right in the calendars that I have access to see. And so I have also my calendar up, and then I have the Covington calendar. I can click the little left arrow there and it puts them in an overlay. So now the blue is my stuff, and the green my personal stuff, and the green is the Covington calendar, and they're kind of overlaid. So that's kind of nice to see where that stuff fits in with my calendar. If I don't want to see my stuff, I just want to see Covington's, I could take the check out of mine, and then I'm just going to see the Covington, or I could put that back and I could force Covington to be off to the side again. And once again, I have the same choices here too, where I can choose a day, a week, a month, or whatever, as we were talking about when it was in just the website view of SharePoint. So that's how I connect my Outlook to those. And if I don't want to see it anymore, I can just take the check out of that Covington one, and it goes back to being my calendar. So once again, that's a nice little feature, and it's really, really convenient to the SharePoint, and just from me seeing where things lie and how things are go. One thing that you might want to keep in mind when using this is you can actually drag things from one calendar to the other once it's in this view. So if your school uses the SharePoint calendar and you want to drag those items to, so if I was a teacher in Covington, for example, I'd want to make this connection in my Outlook, and then I could go in here and drag those particular items right to my calendar. So I could just drag them over, and it says copy the series, whatever, and look at that. I just have all that stuff added to mine. I don't have to retype it in. That's really convenient for different things. I want to get the staff meeting, and I could do the same thing there, drag it over. So that's kind of in a nutshell the calendar and how to connect it to my Outlook.